traxxas Rustler VXL 4x4. Give you a little update. I had to fix the shock cap, put oil in it, and I just noticed over here a hole. Not sure how that's happened, but you have the shock tower, maybe the corner of it pushed down, caught it, and I have on the body Gorilla white tape all over. So what I've done is I added some more protection to the rear, and I'm not going to file it down, but I think that's what has happened. The pressure of it caught it. Today what we're going to be doing, I'm not going to be changing this whole wheelie bar out, but I am going to just add a piece and modify it my way. And the wheelie bar I'm using is 6777. It comes with 3 parts. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. You don't need to be using this part because it's already on the vehicle, the bottom skid plate, located right here. It's really self-explanatory. How does this go together? Well, depending on the angle and the way this goes, it snaps into place over here. And it's going to need to have 2 bolts. I put in 2 bolts that I had from another kit that I ordered. And they will sink in here. Over here you're able to put your sway bar because there is the little angle to cut out the 2 holes if you have the sway bar link. And you're going to have to get this skid plate off that snaps into the location like so. And that's the whole piece. Then you take the wheels off with the 4mm wrench, and you have the option to put it up high or low. And once you do all that and this whole thing comes off, you take the 2 bolts that are holding on the upper part to go into this particular piece here or here. I'd rather you take these side bolts and put them in here than to take this bolt and try to get it in this particular area, because the head may be too wide and too long. So what I am going to be doing in this video is only using this particular piece. So let me take off this piece right now, show you how hard it is to do, because some people think this is way too easy and they don't show a video. I believe it's a 2.0mm. There are 3 bolts to get. I don't love this tool from Traxxas, Dynamite, or Traxxas. Sometimes it's a little hard to get in, and sometimes the bolt grabs it and it slides out. It doesn't lock into place. So right here you see me taking off one area, taking off the second bolt, and taking off the third bolt dead center. I then slide this piece out. I'm now going to fit like I showed you on my existing piece. I'm placing in the bolts I really don't want to place in. I'm going to have to use a larger tool, a 4.0mm. And there's a difficulty I had trying to get it in. That is what I don't like about the tool. Time to reinstall. Place back the bolts how they came out in reverse order. I'm going to slide this through over here. and slide this over here. It may take me a little bit of time to get this on there properly. With the 2.0, see if I can lock these into place again. Don't over tighten. Place the 2 bolts that came out from the bottom. If I push too hard, the car is going to fall over. And I'm good to go. I'm going to put my spare pieces away for another day and decide if I really want to use this particular piece for the rear. So what I have here is I need to modify this top piece on there. Do I want to drill holes? Do I want to file it down? Uncertain. That's where I stand. I know what I'm going to be doing is using cord and tying this. So this gives me the look I want and the integrity, the stability, the strength without changing this. I like this bumper to be on, and that's why I want this piece to be added than just the 2 pieces. So I have some string. I need to get black string, and I am going to figure out how to tie this. I know I could come around like so, wrap it around this particular way, make a loop, and I can also do another loop. I only need to do 1 loop. I bring the string through, and over time this will eat away at the plastic, the coloration. I separate the string and I wrap it and I pull nice and tight. Now if I want to increase the strength of this, I now just simply take the string and I go around like so in the opposite directions. And I'm able to lock this into place. Now I tie my knots. Two knots, and I cut as close as possible. I always use extra length, then cut myself short. And I repeat the same thing to the other side. And I got my bar. It's not going to go anywhere. There's my wheelie bar. You can see my other mod right here, and I use string. I am good. So I put my cover on. There you have it. So I hope this mod was to your liking, and maybe it's something you want to do just to put on the traxxas 6777 only. But I only used 1 piece. I did not pay the full $6. I paid $5.75 plus shipping, came out to $7.70. So I am well ahead of the game of a nice part that straightened up my rear. There is no shake at all, and that's exactly what I went for. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, because not many people show how to put on the traxxas 6777 out there. And this is probably the only video that I found, my own video, putting it together in a very simple manner. Have a great day, and thank you once again for viewing.